Hey folks, how you doing? Dave McRae here. I wasn't going to do a video, but I've been receiving messages pretty much all day, and because of Danielle Harris's Facebook Live video last night, which I did get a chance to check out. I didn't watch it live. I actually had to check it out today when I had a few moments, and I didn't watch the whole thing because her internet connection was a bit wonky, so that sort of kind of ruined the momentum for me. But I did hear what she had to say about about her troubles and why she wouldn't be in Germany, which I wasn't aware of, and that was totally not really of any interest to me. But of course about her that tweet, right, about her being pissed not being in the new Halloween movie. And a couple of videos back, maybe a week or so ago, or 4 or 5 days ago, maybe not quite a week, I made a video talking about this tweet, basically saying, well, here's what I think it actually is. But hypothetically speaking, let's say she is pissed and it is all this. And I'm just going on what you guys have all said. Okay, now when the tweet was brought to my attention, I looked at the tweet and was like, yeah, no, this is just a cute, like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. That was my first immediate instinctual response was, she's just fucking around. Like, it's just a cute little tweet, you know, her. Now, that doesn't mean she's not upset that she isn't in the movie. I don't mean that. But this whole tweet with her and Tyler and Scout, I'm like, no, this is just, they're just fucking around. And why would she use the photo, a photo of her and two others that have nothing to do with the original Halloween and sort of that new timeline? Why would she use that photo with them to express how, you know, anyways, so I'm thinking about all this and I'm like, yeah, no, and there's a little winky face too, you know, after it, right? I'm not saying she's not like bothered by it, but certainly this tweet I don't think is, you know, her coming out basically saying, yeah, fuck, yeah, like everybody seems to think it is. But of course, everybody wanted me to do a video, so I did. And sure enough, during the Facebook Live video, Danielle Harris came out and said, yeah, I'm bummed and I'm not going to be in the new movie. And I reached out and, you know, I do feel, you know, a bit kind of, you know, a bit gypped and blah, blah, blah. But that photo wasn't my coming out and basically saying, look, I'm so pissed, here it is. It's exactly what I said it was. And here's what I said in my video a couple of videos back a few days ago. This is what I said. And on Halloween, Danielle Harris, I believe it was Halloween, tweeted a photo of her, Tyler and Scout, Taylor, whatever the fuck her name is, all giving the middle finger to the camera. And the tweet said something to the effect of, this is how we all feel about not being in the new Halloween movie. And everybody is taking this literally to mean that they are livid. They are pissed off. They're not in this fucking movie. And fuck you, John Carpenter. Fuck you, Jamie Lee Curtis. Fuck you, Blumhouse. Yeah. Okay. In case you didn't notice, all right, everybody in this photo, okay, is from Rob Zombie's Halloween. This photo was probably taken at a Monster Con or a Horror Con or a Comic Con some time ago, all right, and they're just giving the middle finger to the camera because that's what we do, man, we're cool, you know, we're horror guys, yeah, fuck you, whatever the case is, right? The chances of this photo being taken just a couple of days ago, right before Halloween or even a month ago, okay, and you know, the photographer said something to the effect of, hey, so what do you think about not being in the new Halloween movie? And they're all like, oh yeah, we're fucking pissed. You know, and then they take that photo and Danielle Harris waits a month and decides to post it on Halloween. That probably wasn't the original intention of the photo. It just happened to work well. So as you can see, I was right. But then I went into a hypothetical situation based on what everybody was saying, and everybody was messaging me and saying, see, she's livid, she's pissed, look at this photo, because everybody was using that photo as the evidence, right, that she was pissed. Here's the evidence, here's the smoking gun. If you were going to court, this would be, you know, your smoking gun. And I'm looking at it going, no, this is just a cute fucking photo. Like, you know, but okay, let's say, hypothetically, this is her, you know, her and Tyler and, you know, and Scout going, fuck you, yeah, we're all, you know, pissed, we're not gonna fuck it. And I went into this whole thing about why she can't be in the new movie because, you know, what they've written doesn't include her. And then I had a lot of people say to me, yeah, but Dave, you know, she still could have played her daughter. Well, yes, hypothetically, she still could have played her daughter, but that wasn't what they had written, okay? And even though there's gonna be a new actress playing her daughter, the producers probably thought, well, to get Danielle Harris back, okay, not even playing Jamie Lloyd, maybe she's playing Karen Strode. They felt, I'm not saying you agree with this, I'm not saying I agree with this, I'm just saying, objectively speaking, the producers felt that No, getting Danielle Harris back would be a distraction because she's so identified as Jamie Lloyd. You may not agree with that, but I'm saying that's probably their reasoning for it. This doesn't include you. We don't want to have you in here. We're doing something completely new and fresh. And then somebody brought it to my attention and said, well, yeah, but Dave, she still could play Jamie Lloyd, Laurie's daughter, because it's a sequel to Halloween 1. So Laurie could still go off and have a daughter, name it Jamie, get Danielle Harris in there. And the person completely forgets to remember that, well, yes, while you're technically right, Laurie could go off and marry a man with the last name Lloyd, and they have a daughter and they name it Jamie, and then there you go. You have a daughter named Jamie Lloyd. But it would be a different Jamie Lloyd than the one you saw in 4 and 5, because that Jamie Lloyd doesn't exist in this new timeline. So even if you were to cast Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd, Laurie's daughter, it would be the same in name only. Because this Jamie Lloyd, a 40-year-old Jamie Lloyd in the new Halloween movie would have no memory of 4 and 5 because that never happened. So this would be a completely different Jamie Lloyd. Completely different Jamie Lloyd, and the same in name only. But if you're somebody who is literally really pissed off and it bothers you so much that Danielle Harris is not going to be playing Jamie Lloyd, or she's not going to be playing Jennifer whoever, you know what I mean? Or she's not going to be playing, the clerk in the background. If you're just livid that she's not going to be in this new movie and it bothers you that much, then show the studio that it bothers you that much by not going to see the movie. That's the only way you can show how pissed you are, is not paying to go see it. But will you do that? Do you care that much that you will boycott the movie? My guess is probably not. Because at the end of the day, what we all really want is a great Halloween movie, whether Danielle Harris is in it or not. And I saw what she said about being bummed, how she reached out to the producers and said, I'd really like to play this part, or, I want you guys to think of me, keep me in mind, I really want to do this. And they said, thank you, but no thank you. We're going in this direction. And they're more than entitled to do that. And she has every right to feel bummed. She has every right to be upset. Of course, and her exact words were, I feel kind of bummed. Yeah, I'm a little, it's too bad. I was okay when they cast Josh Hartnett as her son because it's a guy, but now they're casting somebody else as her daughter. It's like, really? Oh, I feel kind of bummed. But the fact of the matter is that the reason they're not casting Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd is because Jamie Lloyd doesn't exist in this new timeline. And the reason they're not casting Danielle Harris at all to play her daughter by a different name is probably because they feel it would be too distracting to the general audience because she's so identified with Jamie Lloyd. So watching the movie, you would be like, okay, all you would see is Jamie Lloyd, Jamie Lloyd, Jamie Lloyd. You'd be thinking about Jamie Lloyd. You'd be thinking about her as Jamie Lloyd and not this new character. I'm not saying you specifically, okay, but I'm saying generally speaking, that's probably what the producers thought. And that's why they decided, to avoid all that, to avoid the probability of that or the potentiality of that, let's just not cast her. And we're going in a completely different direction. And they're more than entitled to do that. And if you're upset about that, well, then show it at the box office. My name's Dave McRae, and I will talk to you guys soon. Cheers.